Hello there, this is Alex Pluto. Today we're going to be playing Skyrim, but with a bit of a twist. I'm not going to do God mode, I'm not going to do extra carry weight, but every time I die, I have to pause the game and add in a new mod. This isn't going to be a speed run either. I'm just going to be regularly doing the main quest line, so defeating Alduin. We shall see how this goes. I think it'll be really funny to see how broken the game gets. And we'll see how far I can get into the main quest line before the game crashes, or just doesn't let me play anymore. Alrighty, so I did something nice. I skipped through the whole opening sequence. This does have 2 mods already, and that's just immersive movement and rich merchants of Skyrim. And just because I like being able to sell all the stuff in my inventory. I didn't do anything too special in character creation. I just went with a preset and messed with a couple things like eye color and face paint. And yeah, then I named him B-Tag instead of Teabag. I want to do some research into the lore. How did Alduin come back? Like, is that said in the main quest line? Because, like, Alduin comes back and then he brings all the other dragons back, but how did he come back in the first place? Alright, like I said, not a speedrun, I'm just going through the main quest line. Well, he did. Alright, so we're gonna do heavy weapons, light armor. And then I did not. Oh, I forgot that's what I look like. Why do I look so weird? Because I'm buff as heck. Yeah, I did. Or am I doing magic build? They do have magic now, right? Yeah. It's funny, I never used to care about food, but then in my last playthrough, I ran out of potions at some point, and I just had like a crap ton of food that is able to shovel in my face, so now I do actually care about getting food, and it's nice. I learned pretty early on that you can't start picking the lock before him, or like before he gives you the lockpicks, or else you don't get the extra lockpicks, and it kind of sucks. So yeah, do a light weapon magic build. Or one-handed weapon magic build. I wonder, why do the skeletons have gold on them and like dead bodies don't? Like, I know the skeletons are dead bodies, but like, why do freshly dead bodies never have gold on them? Also, the reason why I'm doing one-handed weapons is because I never do. Like, I always just resort to heavy armor, heavy weapons, and then I'm just a tank. But the point of this is to die a little bit, because we want to be able to see what happens when we die a lot. I'm a little sad I didn't get the sneak attack damage, but it's fine. I'll probably do 2 or 3 episodes of this just because it is such a long quest line, and I don't know how to speedrun yet, so. Absolutely not, I'm not doing survival mode. I have a friend, I'm sure a lot of you guys in the audience have friends too, that swear by being a stealth archer in Skyrim. Like, stealth archer is the best. I've never been a stealth archer. I don't like archery because bows just do not tend to have the same raw power that two-handed weapons do. And they're like, yeah, but sneak attacks. I'm like, yeah, but you could also just wear heavy armor and bash people's brains in with a 90 damage warhammer. Like, I'd rather have a 90 damage Warhammer and get hit a couple times than have like a 12 damage bow and not get hit at all, because then it takes forever to kill the thing. Actually, I normally go just straight to Bleak Falls Barrow first, but I think this time I'm going to go to Whiterun first, because then I can just fast travel back to Whiterun once I'm done, because it's always the journey back that sucks. Another thing about Skyrim that I used to think was super overrated is potions. Once you figure out how to do restore health potions, then you don't need to buy the ones that are like super weak or whatever. It's great. It's funny, while I was playing yesterday, just right over that hill, there's an event where 3 people have killed Imperial soldiers and taken their clothes and pretended that they were soldiers. And they try to be like, hey, this area is like off limits and you can't go this way. And it's like, well, I'm gonna go this way. It's like, fine, then you'll die. And then you kill them and then you find out that they aren't actual soldiers. And it's a little spooky, not gonna lie. It's fine. I love seeing speedrunners doing just like the randomest crap just to get into places. Like, you punch a guard so that you can get to Whiterun. So I got the Dragon's Reach, and I got the quest from Farengar to get the Dragon's Stone, after a couple difficulties with the dialogue box. But then I was on my way up to Bleak Falls Barrow. I had been through this part of the questline plenty of times before, but that was back when I had 2-handed weapons and heavy armor. Now I only had heavy armor, and this area could be a point where I die and we add in more mods. It's really tempting to go back to my ways of heavy weapons. I'm not going to. One criteria for adding mods is I'm not going to do any that are like beneficial. I'm not going to like do, oh, get extra perks per level, or make it so that your armor goes up faster. I literally just want to find stuff that just breaks the gameplay. I love how the game's like, there's a massive spider coming up, have a fireball scroll. And I never use it. Yeah, I figured. Oh, Jesus. Can you hit him? Thank you. Bitch. No, apparently this was not the time for me to die and add a bunch more mods. I sailed through this dungeon just as easily as if I had a Warhammer. So it was back off to Whiterun to get the Dragonstone of Farengar.
Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. That is where...
With that out of the way, it was time to go fight the dragon that was sitting outside the watchtower. Maybe I would die here. Maybe this is where I would get to put in mods. Maybe this is where I would get to break the game. Okay. Oh, God. No, the dragon attacking the watchtower was not the time where I would die. In fact, I came out victorious. I would have to try further parts of the quest line.
Get up to High Hrothgar immediately. You've done a great... By my right, I assign you... I'll also note that we are on... I envy you, to climb the 7,000 steps of
Alright, so we're Thane now. We're being called up to High Hrothgar.
The Jarl has appointed me to lead the way.
You're gonna come with me. I might actually have some extra armor that I can toss on her. High Hrothgar would be the perfect time to die in this quest and actually get some mods put in. There's a frost troll at the top of the mountain that's super hard to kill, and every single time that I've tried to, it's been at least one try. So it's at least one death and at least one mod. This is gonna go perfectly without a hitch.
Mind yourself with that fire. Don't burn anything down. Bandits attacked and ransacked my cart. Can you help?
My camp is nearby in the ruins of Nilheim. Get me there safely, and you'll be rewarded.
Perfect. This is obviously a bandit ambush. There's no way that he's gonna actually be leading us somewhere safe. So maybe I'll die somewhere in this. I might fall off the tower. Maybe the bandits will kill me. Maybe he's going to just kill us ourselves. This is gonna be perfect. Yeah, no, I killed all of them with no problem. With the bandits vanquished, it was time to finally start my send up High Hrothgar. No wolf stood in my way, no skeever either. No, I was headed for the ultimate villain at the top of the mountain, the Frost Troll. He and I were old enemies. I had defeated him many times before, but he had defeated me just as many times himself. Now was the true test to see whether or not I would finally be able to mod Skyrim and wreck the game. Oh, it did hit. Okay, cool. Fuck. Didn't hit him that time. Really? Magicka. Wow. Yay! I should do that on my first try. Hell yeah. You good? Cool. That's like the first time I've done that on my first try. I guess we're not doing mods now. I had been so sure that the Yeti was my ticket to adding mods to this game. I could have sworn that he was going to kill me. But with no mods in place, besides the ones I had added at the start, I continued my ordeal with the Greybeards. They taught me the next word in the unyielding shout, and I learned how to do the whirlwind sprint as well, and everything went fine. And then I headed back to Whiterun. Oh, motherfucker.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information.
You're the one. You cannot escape. Move.
finally died, and not even to a cultist. A guard killed me because I hit him with fire accidentally. Well, time to mod. Like I said, I already have 2 enabled. I have this one and this one enabled. Nemesis. Ah yes, Nemesis. Based on the monster from Resident Evil 3, this mod adds a new enemy that will hunt you down. There is no escape. It will find you. I learned later that this is completely invulnerable and it does not die. You can't kill it. You know what? This will kill me more often, and then I can add more mods. So let's do it. So we're at first death of the playthrough, and we have added a mod to have the Resi 3 Nemesis follow me around. So we'll see what happens. Really? Okay, we're gonna... It's already right there. Oh god. We're gonna load up a different save file. Is it still activated? Yeah. I didn't think it would be that sudden. So the cultists already know who we are. God, now I'm genuinely paranoid now. I don't know where he's gonna come from. God, and I can't even go back to Whiterun because the cultists are gonna be there too. I'm gonna be quick saving a lot more often now. Oh lord. I was rattled. I was not expecting that my first mod would go that badly. I wasn't a coward, I wasn't going to take the mod back. It's kind of been a mistake, but honestly. It was a lot to deal with. Why didn't I do something stupid, like cool armor or something? At least having the Nemesis gives me a reason to keep moving and get this done as soon as possible. But then there's so many quests that require you to just sit there. Like there's that Council of the Greybeards thing where you just have to sit there talking for forever. And I don't know if the Nemesis is going to affect that. If it's invulnerable, how am I supposed to escape it? Do I just run off? Or do I die? I forgot I could just take in a carriage to... I think this is Morthal? And then just walk from there. I didn't want to go near Whiterun. Have I said yet that me being paranoid about the Nemesis is why I don't play horror games, specifically Resident Evil games? 'Cause that's why. Definitely a big factor as to why. Despite my fears, I was able to retrieve the note saying that the horn of Jorgen Windcaller had indeed been taken before I got there. Now all I had to do was get back to Riverwood and meet with the person who stole the horn. Unfortunately, the cultists were already there, and since I died to them last time, I didn't want to deal with them this time, so I used the not at all convoluted plan of going into the river and going around the edge of Riverwood so that they would not spot me. Brilliant. Okay. I think I escaped them. I had indeed escaped them. Everything was working perfectly well. I just had to talk to Delphine, and hear her plan, which is, as you may know, to go to Kynes Grove and defeat the dragon that was there. I doubted it, but maybe on the way I would run into either the Nemesis or something that would finally best me, and I could get another mod in and wreck this game even further and ramp up my paranoia even higher than it already was. I feel like cutting through like this is the best plan of action, you know? Throw off the pathfinding. Thank you for being a normal wolf. Fucking hell. Are you gonna... Thank you. Alright, Alduin, let's go. I'm not even fighting Alduin, I'm fighting whatever dragon he pulls up. I think it starts with an S. I wonder if there's, like, histories behind the specific dragons. Because not all of them have names, but I wonder if the ones that do have, like, a wiki page. Yeah, it does start with an S, I was right. Legitimately, there are some bandits that are harder to kill than dragons. Which I think is super unbalanced, but that's just me. So, the next mission is going to be going through the Thalmor Embassy. Which, I don't personally like that mission, because it takes too long. I think I'm going to call it there for today. I know most people will get more done in a day than that, but again, I'm not a speedrunner, and this is more to see how certain mods affect gameplay. I hope everyone is having a good time. I hope that you will join me again for the next couple episodes. There's probably just going to be 2 or 3 more. I only say 3 because there's that council with the graybeards that takes forever. But I'm about 1/3 of the way done with this whole quest thing. So, hope to see you guys again, and I hope you have a good day. I am out.